Arithmetic progression, exercise 1.3, 19th question. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, and 18 in the row next to it, and so on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed and how many logs are in the top now? Okay, see here. Logs means it is a piece of wood. Okay, and they are arranged in this way. There are totally 200 logs. Total is what? 200 logs. The arrangement is like this. In the last row, let me consider it as first row. Okay. In the first row, how many logs are there? 20. 20 logs are arranged in the last row. And let me consider this as row 2. And in the row 2, how many logs are there? 19. And in the row 3, there are 18 logs. Like this, the 200 logs are arranged. In the next row, there are 17 logs. Like that, the 200 logs are arranged. Okay. Then, what we have to find out? We have to find out how many rows are needed to arrange 200 logs. Say the number of rows, that is n, we have to find out. Here 200, it is the total number of logs. Therefore Sn is equal to 200. Okay. Then here we have to find n and what? How many logs are in the top now? To find out the answer for the next one, we must know the value of n. Okay. So first let us find out the value of n. Then next we will find out the answer for this. How many logs are in the top now? Okay. Let me rub the board. 19th one, solution. See here, we have n is equal to question mark. Then Sn is what? 200. Okay. And the logs are in AP. See here, the arrangement. Logs, arrangement of logs are in AP. In the bottom log we have 20 logs and the next we have 19 logs, 18 and so on. Okay. Then this one, it is the first term of the AP, right? Therefore A is equal to what? 20. Or A1 is equal to 20, right? Then we can find out D. D is equal to A2 minus A1. Right? Then D is equal to A2 is what? 19. 19 minus A1 or A. See here, 20. A1 is 20. That is plus 19 minus 20 is what? Minus 1. Okay. Now by using this data we can find out the value of n. See here. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn, total number of logs is 200. The number of rows we have to find out, that is n. 2 into a, the value of a is 20. Okay. For this plus, let me write plus n minus 1. D, the value of D is minus 1. 200 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into 20 is 40 plus this n minus 1 into minus 1, let me multiply that side. n minus 1 into minus 1. See here, minus 1 into n is what? Minus n. Okay? Minus into minus is plus. 1 into 1 is plus 1. Minus n plus 1. Therefore, n minus 1 into minus 1, I will write it as minus n plus 1. Minus n plus 1. Okay? 200 is equal to n by 2 into 40. Plus into minus is minus n. Plus into plus is plus 1. Let me continue here. 200, this divided by 2. When it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become multiplication. Therefore, I will write it as 200 into 2. Okay? Is equal to n. Here 40 plus 1 is what? 41 minus n. 41 minus n. Okay? 200 into 2 is what? 400. Now multiply this n. Then it will become 41 n. Plus into minus is minus. N into n is n square. 400 plus 41n. When it will come this side, it will become minus 41n. Minus n square, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus n square is equal to 0. You can see that it is an quadratic equation. Let us arrange them according to their degree. Okay? See here, n square. Let me write that first. Plus n square. Okay? See their symbol also. Plus n square. So let me write n square. Next one. Minus 41 n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now the quadratic equation, it is in the order. Let us solve this. Okay. Now let me rub this one. Let me copy this quadratic equation here. N square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now let us find out the factors. 400 into n square is what? 400 n square. Okay. Then minus 41 n. Let me write here. See here, when it is minus and plus, let us write minus minus. This one I will explain you neatly while doing the quadratic equation lesson. But remember, when it is minus plus, you have to write minus minus. I will tell you why you have to write minus minus. Okay. Now you have to find out two numbers, so that when you will multiply these two numbers, you have to get this as answer. And when you will add these two numbers, you have to get this as answer. Okay. Let me rub this. Now let us find that numbers. Okay. 400. Let us do it by prime factorization method. 2 2s are 4, 0 0. 2 1s are 2, 0 0. 2 5s are 10. For this 0. 2 2s are 4. Then 2 5s are 10. 2 2s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 2s are 16. Okay. See here. When you will multiply, you will get 16. When you will multiply 25 and 16, you will get 400. Isn't it? 25 and 16, when you will multiply these two numbers, you will get 400. Then minus 25 minus 16. When it is minus minus, you have to add. You will get minus 41. Right? Now let me explain it once again. See here. Now minus 25n minus 16n. Minus into minus is plus. Isn't it? 25 into 16 is 400. N into n is n square. When we will multiply these two numbers, we will get this as answer. Now see, minus 25n minus 16n is what? Minus 41n, isn't it? Therefore, these two are the numbers. So that we will get this as answer when we will multiply, and we will get this as answer when we will add. Then next, what we have to do? N square. Look at this carefully. This minus 41n, I can write it as minus 25n minus 16n, right? Minus 25n minus 16n plus 400 is equal to 0. Okay? Now let us make this as one group and this as one group. N square minus 25n. Which is common? N is common, right? Therefore, let me take n outside. N minus 25. Okay? Then, let us take this minus sign outside. Minus. And 16 is common in both, right? 16. N. Yes, since we have taken minus outside, therefore, what it will become? Minus. 16 which are 400? 16 25s are 400, right? Therefore, is equal to 0. Okay? Let me explain this once again. Here, minus 16 plus 400, you will make it as one group. Okay? Then, 16 and 400, which is common in both? 16 is common in both. Therefore, let me take this 16 outside. Okay? Then what is left here? N is left. Therefore, N. Already we have taken minus sign outside. Therefore, but here it is plus. Minus minus, it will become plus, right? Therefore, we have written here minus. Then 16 which are 400. 16 25s are 400, right? Now, n minus 25, n minus 25. Let me write only once. N minus 25 into n minus 16, okay, is equal to 0. Now, n minus 25 is equal to 0. Let us equate this to 0 separately. That is, n minus 25 is equal to 0. N is equal to what? Minus 25, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 25. Right? N minus 16 is equal to 0. N is equal to minus 16, when it will cross this is equal to sign, it will become plus 16. Now see here, we have got two answers. N is 25 and the value of n is 16. But we have to get only one answer for n, right? Which is correct in this? Let us find out. Let me rub that. Suppose if I take n is equal to 25. Suppose n is equal to 25. Then an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, let us take this formula. In the place of n we have 25. A 25 is equal to a. The value of a is 20 plus n. The value of n is 25 minus 1. D is minus 1. Right? Then a 25 is equal to 20 plus 25 minus 1 is 24 into minus 1. Okay? A 25 is equal to 20. For this plus, let me write plus 24 into minus 1 is what? Minus 24. Right? A 25 is equal to 20 plus into minus is minus 24. A 25 is equal to plus 20 minus 24 is what? Minus 4. Here, for n is equal to 25, we will get a negative number. There will be no negative logs, right? So, n is not 25. Okay. Then, let us find for n is equal to 16. Let me rub this. Suppose n is equal to 16, then an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, then a16 is equal to, the value of a is 20 plus n, the value of n is 16 minus 1, d, the value of d is minus 1, right? A16 is equal to 20 plus 16 minus 1 is 15 into minus 1. Okay, A16 is equal to 20. For this plus, let me write plus. 15 into minus 1 is minus 15. A16 is equal to 20, plus into minus is minus 15. A16 is equal to 20 minus 15 is 5. For A16 we got 5 as answer. That is n is equal to 16. We can consider n is equal to 16. We cannot consider n as 25 because it is a negative number and it is a positive number. Okay, let me rub this. I hope now you have understood the meaning of the question. In the first row, you had 20 logs, and in the second row, you had 19. In the third, you had 18. Like that, how many rows you need to arrange 200 logs? 16, isn't it? 16 rows you need to arrange total 200 logs. Okay, now we have found the value of n. The answer for this one is n is equal to 16, and for A16 we got 5 rows, means 5 logs can be placed in the top row. Okay, hope you have understood. Thank you.